Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. Goodness, my goodness, sorry about that. I don't know what I'm getting choked on. Okay, so we're going to talk to Grandma Gloria, Georgia. I'm sorry, Georgia. I better look. I don't want to call her the wrong name. I asked for the name because I don't like to call them hey you. I don't know if I've done a reading before you before, but I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me. They also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. And I need to describe the picture to you the best of my ability. They never waste a message. And they'll tell you what you need to know, maybe not what you want to know. They may not answer all the questions. It's totally their game, their show. So she comes, she comes kind of bouncing in. She's kind of bouncing in. She's got a purse on her arm. She says, I don't go anywhere without it. She's got Kleenexes in it. She opens it up and she pulls out a Kleenex or two or three. She says, you never know. She says, don't be haphazard with what you do in life. Everything has a reason. Everything needs to be in a certain order. And she's talking about your life, that some things need to happen before other things can happen. And I'm not sure why she's mentioning that this. They don't give me all the details because it's none of my business, but they should tell enough so you understand what she's talking about. She says you're trying to hurry something, and she said, it's not time. It's not time. You need to let all the things play out. Oh, she's pointing at me. She says you're impatient like I am. I don't like it when they tell me divine timing or something. It's like, I want it right now. Right now. I don't want to be patient. She says you're trying to push it, and you're not ready for the next step yet. So there's something you need to stop and learn right now around you that maybe, yeah, she says your vision's kind of cloudy. You don't see it. So there's something you need to learn. Right here, right now. She says you don't need to go back and get the farm. It will be taken care of. It's not worth it. There's a lot of headaches and upkeep. It's just a building. And of course, when we get up there, it's like we don't care about the material possessions here because we realize how frivolous they really are once we're gone and get rid of this physical body and all that junk that goes along with it. That's a house and cards and things that they're just stuff. There's no importance to them up there like there is when we're here. She wanted me to explain that. She says, how do you like my hair? Her hair looks like it's just freshly permed and just been coming out of the beauty shop type thing. How do you like my hair? She says she does come to you in your dreams, but you're not listening. She says cryptic. You're not listening. Okay. Sometimes, so if you're truly having dreams about her, put that piece of paper and pen by your bed so you can write that down as soon as you get up. A lot of the things will be cryptic. You might have to Google them, like I don't even know what to Google, how to Google how I want to say it, not metaphysical, that's not the word I want to use, but dream interpretation or something. Okay, like one time I was in a meditation and I squished the bird. She told us to have a bird in our hand, and I squished it, killed it. And when we came out of the meditation, I was freaking out because it was a group thing. And she says, no, Rhonda, that just means you're trying too hard. It doesn't mean that you want to kill the bird. So they do a lot of symbolism when they talk to us. You'll know when it's a true visitation because you won't have to write it down. You'll remember every word, every smell, the color of the shoelaces. You'll remember every single thing, everything. That's a true visitation. The rest of them are dreams most of the time. She is your guardian angel. She does watch out over you. When she's around, you get the smell of fresh baked bread. If you haven't, you will, because now you'll realize what it is. You can be in the car, the store, sit in your house. Doesn't matter where the smell is, you'll get this whiff of fresh baked bread. That's going to be Grandma stopping in to go, hey, I'm here. I love you. I'm watching out for you. She says you need to turn around. And she's showing, and they always tell me, tell them not to look back, tell them not to hold on that baggage behind them. So I don't know where we're going with this, because we're not going back, but it's like you're on your kind of your path, and you turn around, but your head is still cranked the other way, which is the forward motion. So I'm not sure. I don't know how to interpret this because I've never seen this before. You're trying to move too fast. Once again, you're trying to move too fast. You're still trying to jump out there and do something, and it's not time yet. So it's not that she wants you to turn around and go backwards. She wants you to stop. Once, this is twice now. Pay attention to something going on around you that you need to pick up on or learn or something along that line. She says, yes, she has shown up as a cardinal. I usually ask them for a little more unique things because everybody knows cardinals and feathers and stuff. She says she has shown up to somebody as a cardinal, and the bird, the cardinal, literally looked at him and kind of stared at him, and not just a bird sitting there chirping. It literally was staring at somebody. She was trying to let him know she was there watching him, watching out for him. Okay, she's showing me the kitchen sink. To the left of the kitchen sink, she's reaching up really high. I don't think she's in the cabinet. Is there a little shelf up there? Something hanging on the wall? I don't know what she's reaching for because she's not letting me see. It's kind of like me looking, I can't see my hand. That's kind of what she's doing. She's taking something down and she's almost holding it like with love, almost cradling it. So what's up there? Is it something that belonged to her? Or maybe this is not your kitchen. Maybe this is somebody else's kitchen that's got something of hers up there. That one of her prized possessions? And she loves that this person has this and thinks of her. Sorry, when they get close, they make my head itch. Now she's talking about how I love my girls, but she's talking about your girls. And she goes 1, 2, 3. So if you don't have 3, she's including another one in there about the same age. 1, 2, 3. She says 3 girls. One that I don't look at anybody's Facebook ahead of time, so I don't know how young your girls are or even how old you are, but she's showing one playing with a doll, and she looks up at grandma, and she's interacting with grandma. So it's probably the youngest one has either seen her when she was younger, interacted with her, or she's doing it now. It's like she's playing with her doll, but she's also talking to grandma. So you might listen to the younger ones chatter or think of something, I don't know, that they might have said when they were younger. Because she looks pretty young. All right. She mentions the name Harriet. Now, I stink at names. I don't know why they keep giving me names. We really have a miscommunication with names for some reason. So it's at least a female with an H or an HA name, and she's acknowledging this person. It's not your house. She goes to somebody's house, and I'm not sure who it is. She hasn't said yet. And she stands there like this with her hands on her hips, like, why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. Kind of, she looks really judgmental when she does this. I wouldn't have done it that way myself. I don't know who she's talking to. I don't think it's you. It's their show. I let them run the show. She knows what she wants to say. Okay. This could be Grandma's farm. She's showing she's showing a barn, a pasture, a fence, and a cow, black and white cow, which is a big sign for me, but this is not for me. And it's got his ass pointing towards me, and it's swishing its tail, swishing the flies. I don't know why she's showing this. Maybe you have a picture of something like that. Maybe you've seen it out there yourself. She says, let it go. And she's talking about the farm, just let it go. She says you're a lot like her, but she says don't, don't what? But don't push it. Okay, you're gonna have to explain that. You're a lot like her, but don't push it. Don't be so hard. Don't. She uses the word staunch. Don't be as staunch as she was, but don't be a wuss either. No. She says you have to find it within yourself to be happy, and you haven't dug deep enough yet. You've got a lot going on around you, and you're missing the true meaning, the true thing you're supposed to be doing, which is in here. She says you got to find that girl. Dig deeper. She wants you to dig deeper inside. says you're too busy with all the outside stuff. Dig deep. She says she'll help you. That's part of what's going on in the dreams, trying to get you to dig deeper, and she's right there to help you. Talk to her. She can hear you. She can see you. I promise everybody they can hear you. And even when my Bob left, and I went to my own medium friend and said, "Is he really listening to me?" She goes, "Well, you babble a lot, Rhonda, so sometimes he just goes, meh, turns you off." They can hear you. I promise. She says she loves you. She's a very strong guide for you. And we have lots of different guides. Joy guide. I ask them to come in for my finances. They don't help very much. They're not doing a very good job. There's all different aspects of your life. There's teacher guides. There's all kinds of different guides. She's a very strong guide for you. And most of us, I am lucky that I got Bob after he passed away. Most of us don't get personal family as a guide. But she's yours. She says, not like I can't go anywhere I want to. Know that I'm happy, healthy, running around. And she says, I mean running around. And then she starts hopping up and down a little bit to show how healthy and limber she is. She says, pay attention to your dreams. And with that, she's leaving. You will be seeing me. Okay. She's leaving. Much love to you. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. And don't forget to Google those dreams and write them down. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator.